What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another brand new installment of Renegades Reviews, exclusively here as always on the Casa D18 Studios channel. I, of course, am your host, the Renegade JJ Williams, and today we're going to stick in the same time frame as Thor: The Dark World, and we're going to discuss 2014's Captain America: The Winter Soldier, starring Chris Evans, Scarlett Johansson, Sebastian Stan, Anthony Mackie, Kobe Smulders, Frank Grillo, Emily Van Camp, Haley Atwell, Robert Redford, and Samuel L. Jackson. What's going on, everybody? Thank you for joining me here once again for another brand new installment of Renegades Reviews. And like I said during the introduction, this film takes place right around the same time frame as Thor: The Dark World. Let's get right into it here, shall we? Our film opens 2 years after the Battle of New York, as Steve Rogers works in Washington, D.C. for the espionage agency S.H.I.E.L.D., while attempting to adjust to contemporary society. Now, while on a mission with Agent Natasha Romanoff and S.H.I.E.L.D.'s counterterrorism strike team, led by Agent Brock Rumlow, to free hostages aboard a S.H.I.E.L.D. vessel from pirates led by George Batroc, Rogers discovers that Romanoff has another agenda, which is to extract data from the ship's computers. Returning to the Triskelion, S.H.I.E.L.D.'s headquarters, Rogers confronts director Nick Fury and is briefed about Project Insight, 3 helicarriers linked to spy satellites designed to preemptively eliminate threats. Unable to decrypt Romanoff's data, Fury becomes suspicious about Project Insight and asks senior S.H.I.E.L.D. official and Secretary of Eternal Security, Alexander Pierce, to delay the project. Now, on his way to rendezvous with Maria Hill, Fury is ambushed by assailants led by an assassin called the Winter Soldier. Fury escapes to Rogers' apartment and warns him that S.H.I.E.L.D. has been compromised, but Fury has been wounded by the Winter Soldier. Fury gives Rogers a flash drive containing the ship's data, and Maria Hill arrives to recover his body after Fury is pronounced dead during surgery. The next day, Pierce summons Rogers to the Triskelion, and when Rogers withholds Fury's information, Pierce brands him a fugitive. Hunted by Strike, Rogers meets with Romanoff, and using the data, they discover a secret S.H.I.E.L.D. bunker in New Jersey, where they activate a supercomputer containing the preserved consciousness of Arnim Zola. Zola informs them that since S.H.I.E.L.D. was founded after World War II, Hydra was able to infiltrate and operate within its ranks, sowing global chaos with the objective of making humanity surrender its freedom in exchange for security. Rogers and Romanoff narrowly escape death when a S.H.I.E.L.D. missile destroys the bunker, and they realize that Pierce is Hydra's leader within S.H.I.E.L.D. Former United States Air Force pararescueman Sam Wilson enlists to help Rogers and Romanoff and acquire his Falcon wing pack. Now, Rogers and Wilson had befriended each other in the opening moments of the film when Wilson was out jogging and Steve kept passing him on your left, on your left, on your left. Rogers, Wilson, and Romanoff are able to capture S.H.I.E.L.D. agent Jasper Sitwell, who is a mole for Hydra, and force him to divulge the fact that Zola developed an algorithm that could identify individuals that could become potential threats for Hydra. The Project Insight helicarriers are designed to sweep the globe using satellite-guided guns to eliminate those potential threats. Sitwell is killed in an ambush by the Winter Soldier, whom during an insane battle with Steve Rogers gets his mask knocked off, revealing his true identity as none other than James Buchanan, Bucky Barnes. His childhood best friend, who seemingly fell to his death on a mission, but was actually captured and experimented upon after World War II. Maria Hill is able to extract Rogers, Wilson, and Romanoff to a safe house where they find Nick Fury, who had faked his own death. When the World Security Council members arrive for the launch of Project Insight, Rogers broadcasts Hydra's plot to everyone at the Triskelion. Romanoff, who has been disguised as one of the council members, disarms Pierce, and Fury then arrives on the scene, surprising Pierce, and forces him to unlock S.H.I.E.L.D.'s database so that Romanoff can leak classified information which will expose Hydra to the general public. Fury kills Pierce while Rogers and Wilson storm 2 helicarriers and replace the controller chips, but the Winter Soldier destroys Wilson's suit and fights against Rogers on the 3rd helicarrier. Rogers is able to fight off the Winter Soldier and replaces the final chip, which allows Maria Hill to take control and have the vessels destroy each other. Rogers refuses to fight the Winter Soldier in an attempt to reach his old friend, but as the helicarrier collides with the Triskelion, Rogers falls into the Potomac River. The Winter Soldier rescues the unconscious Rogers before disappearing into the woods. With S.H.I.E.L.D. in a state of disarray, Romanoff appears before a Senate subcommittee, while Fury, under the cover of his apparent death, heads to Eastern Europe in pursuit of Hydra's remaining cells. Rogers and Wilson decide to find the Winter Soldier together, while Rumlow, who was a Hydra agent, is hospitalized following the destruction of the Triskelion. Our mid-credits scene has Baron Wolfgang von Strucker at a Hydra lab, proclaiming that the Age of Miracles has begun, as scientists examine an energy-filled scepter and 2 test subjects, one with superhuman speed and one with telekinetic powers. And our post-credits scene shows the Winter Soldier visiting the Captain America exhibit at the Smithsonian Institution and passing a wall which features the memorial for Bucky Barnes. Captain America, the Winter Soldier, in my opinion, as far as the non-team-up films in Phase 2, absolutely was the best. The whole Hydra infiltrating S.H.I.E.L.D. and you don't know who to trust made it such a great spy film, in my opinion, which was something that the other films didn't have. So it made it stand out against Iron Man 1, 2, and 3, Thor 1 and 2, The Incredible Hulk, etc. I really liked the way they portrayed Bucky, the Winter Soldier, in here. And as we know, as the story progresses with Bucky, we get more in depth into the Winter Soldier, but just the whole Winter Soldier gimmick, if you will. And then the big reveal there on the bridge when the mask gets knocked off and Steve sees that it's his old best friend, Bucky. You're just right there in that moment with Steve, like, what the hell? Bucky? It's such a great moment in the movie. Again, if you remember what I was saying when we talked about the first Avenger and some of the quotes from Steve that really made me subscribe to Captain America and why he is my favorite in the MCU. Those of you that have seen this film, I'm sure you know where I'm going with this. But when Steve lays out the plan at the Triskelion for Hydra's takeover and the speech he gives over the PA, I'm not going to go through and read the entire speech. That would take too long. But I'm just going to read these few words. If you launch those helicarriers today, Hydra will be able to kill anyone that stands in their way unless we stop them. I know I'm asking a lot, but the price of freedom is high. It always has been. And it's a price I'm willing to pay. And if I'm the only one, then so be it. But I'm willing to bet that I'm not. Again, such a great speech from Cap. And go back, if you haven't seen it or if it's been a while since you've seen it, just rewatch that entire speech. Another great quote from Steve Rogers that just further details why I love that character so much and why I feel that if all of us acted just a little bit more like Steve Rogers, this world would be a much better place for us all to live in. When it comes to my rating of The Winter Soldier, I'm not going to give it a full 5 like I did for the first Avenger, but I do give it 4.5 stars. I love this film. It's a really, really solid film. I really can't think of any specific reason why I wouldn't give it 5 stars. So you know what? Screw it. We'll bump it up. We'll give it a full 5 out of 5 because I can't literally sit here and give it 4.5 stars, and I have no logistic reason why to take that half star off. 5 out of 5 stars for Captain America, the Winter Soldier. What do you guys think out there? Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? If you're watching the premiere, leave your thoughts and comments over here. If you're watching on demand, leave your thoughts and comments down there. But whatever you do while you're out there on social media, get those hashtags trending for me. Hashtag Casa D18 Studios, hashtag Renegades Reviews, hashtag Renegade Returns, and of course, the ever popular hashtag Shenanigans. We interrupt this episode of Renegades Reviews for an important announcement about
merchandising.
Merchandising? What's that?
Merchandising. Come, I'll show you. Merchandising, where the real money's made.
Make sure you go over to teespring.com/stores/Jeff Meacham Network for all the t-shirts you see here from the West Coast professor, Jeff Meacham himself. You can get shirts for the Jeff Meacham Network, Talk Wrestling, as well as the red and gold Meachamania shirts. And while you're there, don't forget to get your shirts of the Casa D18 Studios Brotherhood, the Dads on Wrestling shirt, the Renegade JJ Williams, Statboy Sports Bar, and the hashtag Statboy Approved shirt. Make sure you go over to teespring.com/stores/Jeff Meacham Network and score your shirts today. Make sure you guys get out there. Do what that commercial just told you. Go to teespring.com/stores/Jeff Meacham Network for all the official merchandise of the Casa D18 Studios Brotherhood. Get your Renegade JJ Williams shirt, Dad's Not Always on Wrestling, Statboy Sports Bar, hashtag Statboy Approved, hashtag Shenanigans. Get your official merchandise of the Jeff Meacham Network, 3 different designs of the Jeff Meacham Network logo for you to choose from, along with Talk Wrestling, Meachamania, and more. Hey, it's summertime. It's triple digits. Get out there. Go to the Teespring store. Get yourself a tank top. You can choose from Meachamania or the Renegade J.J. Williams. It's the perfect accessory to wear to those beach bonfires, pool parties, barbecues, whatever it is for those summer days and those even hotter summer nights. Get out there, show your love and support. While you're out there showing your love and support, do what that ticker tells you. Do you enjoy my videos? Do you enjoy my daily content? Are you appreciative of the fact that I'm out here in triple-digit heat in my garage studio doing this so that I can bring you guys daily reviews? If you are, go to the PayPal link as it scrolls across the bottom of the screen there. Send me a couple buck donation. Keep in mind, guys, I'm not monetized right now, so the only way I'm going to make any money is if you out there go to that PayPal link right there and send me a buck or two. Don't want to send money? That's cool. Go to the Linktree location right there. Click on the link for my Amazon movie wish list, which I'm constantly updating and adding movies to. Pick a movie out and order it for me. When it comes and I open it live on Renegade Recap, then I'll give you guys a shout out. And likewise, when I factor it into one of my theme months and I get to sit down and actually review it, I'll give you guys another shout out. And I'll show you guys the same amount of love and support that you guys show to me. Make sure you guys tune in tomorrow, right back here on the Casa D18 Studios channel for another brand new installment of Renegades Reviews when we discuss 2014's Guardians of the Galaxy, starring Chris Pratt, Zoe Saldana, Dave Bautista, Vin Diesel, Bradley Cooper, Lee Pace, Michael Rooker, Karen Gillan, Digimon Unsu, John C. Reilly, Glenn Close, Benicio del Toro, Josh Brolin, Sean Gunn, and Seth Green. You're not going to want to miss out tomorrow. Make sure you tune in as we discuss the first new characters to enter the MCU since the Avengers film, the Guardians of the Galaxy. To all my loyal viewers out there that tuned in watching the premiere, leaving your comments over here, thank you very much. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. All my loyal viewers that tuned in later in the day, watching on demand, leaving your thoughts and comments down here, thank you very much. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I appreciate all my loyal fans out there showing me love and support, tuning in on a daily basis. Thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.